Alrighty, howdy, welcome. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever it is for you. Welcome in. It's time to do some mini account action. Sorry, I'm trying to get things organized on my desk. I did some rearranging and well, when I do that, things never quite sit exactly where I want them, even though I think it's exactly where I want them. Does that make any sense? Anybody else have that problem, or is it just me? It's probably just me. So, welcome in. We're going to do some mini account 9.3. Should have a little bit of fun. You know, we've been through it once. This is going to be an easier stream. If I've got to use, I almost said units. If I have to use revives, if I have to use units for revives, it is what it is. We're just going to work our way through it. I did put a poll out there. Do you want to see me do it one section at a time? So 9.3.1, 9.3.2, right on down through. Or do you want to see it, you know, kind of one path through and then go back and fill in the exploration? I'll do whatever. On the main, I like doing it, you know, one section at a time. This, it don't really matter. Let's say hi to some folks first. Jason, got an Awakening on Your Dazzler and New Gallon from 9.3. Very nice. R4 Sinister. Can't complain with that either. Welcome to the Nick Raid and the Nick Raiders. Thank you very much. I'll give you a little confetti here. Sorry, just saw it now. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you all. Greatly appreciate the raid and greatly appreciate the support. Let's see. Ice Curd, welcome in. So, surprise. It was a surprise to me, but I forgot. I kind of forgot. I had a Titan crystal sitting in the mail. So we're going to start off with a crystal opening. You know, it's not much. It's not much of a surprise. It was a surprise to me when I logged into the account today and was looking through, you know, claiming all my rewards from the end of the week, and I had a Titan crystal sitting there. I was like, where the heck did that come from? No clue, but we're going to open it. I think I have, yeah, I've got another 7-star I can open on there as well. Maybe those will be worth taking up. I don't know. The other thing I have is I've got 5 of these that were in the mail as well. Maybe we get something lucky there. And for some reason I was thinking there was something on this tab. Was there something on this tab? There will be shortly at like 2 o'clock when the thing resets. I'll have enough points from the web store to get the free, yeah, that was it, the special value crystal. I don't think I'll open that. I might, who knows? But until then, let's jump big screen and get into it. I haven't gotten my compensation Titan either. That was just one from one of the events. How specific is that? One of the events gave us a Titan. I have no idea which one it was. It just said completed event on there and I didn't have the mail anymore to know which one it was. Hey, Mike. Hey, Minkle. Yeah, just a little bit of a hoarder. Let's jump in. Let's open these 5 first. Wouldn't it be a kick? Wouldn't it be a hoot, as the youngins say? No, hold it. That would be the old people saying. I don't know. As I like to say, if I got Silver Samurai on this account. Oh, and by the way, you will hear dings and stuff. I am at work. I had to work early this morning, have to work late tonight, so I'm taking the afternoon, but that doesn't mean my computer will stop. All right, let's go ahead and open these 5. And then we're going to jump into it. I'm only opening these now instead of saving them for a big opening because you never know. You never know. I may get somebody that I could use to clear the content a little bit easier. All right, looks like, well, 6 out of 10 of you that voted. Much preferred one section at a time. We'll try and do that. I kind of want the rewards at the end quicker though. At least for a single path through. I don't think that'll give, I'll look at it. If it'll give me another rank 4 doing a single path through, I may just do that. You know what? Let's just pop these last 3. I'm not feeling lucky today. I don't really want to open the Titan, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's open those 3. Hey, we got him. It was just a 5-star. 2 6-stars out of there. About the best I can hope for, I guess. All right, let's open the Yeah, let's just open a Titan, or the 7-star and then a Titan. Maybe we get lucky, like I said, maybe we get somebody we can use. A little bonus feature. Instead of me saving all this for the end or a big opening, give it to you ahead of time. Woohoo! Could have used that Serpent. I've been after Serpent, but I knew it wasn't going to stop there. We get Korg. Woohoo! All right. Let's open a Titan. There's a couple in here I'm looking for, and I think you guys know it. And, you know, on this account, Yelena, Spider-Woman, Nico, Carolina, Cassandra, Okoye. Awakening on Dazzler wouldn't be bad. Those are the ones we're looking for. About half. We're looking for about half the crystal. The other half can. Let me turn on Do Not Disturb. I didn't think that would come across. Okay. 20 more SIGs on Bastion. I think I've pulled Bastion now. Is that the 4th or 5th time? Oh, only the 3rd on this account. It's hard to tell. Hard to keep him track. You know, he's ranked 3 on this account. That's not terrible. Not terrible. Not who I wanted. We trade 20,000 Titan Shards for 600 and a little bit of ISO. A little bit of prestige for the Alliance too. All right, let's take a look at it. What am I doing? I'm coming here. Let's check the rewards for 9.3 for just the initial clear. So it gets me 3 there, 1 there. I only have 1. Okay, it would get me another rank 4. So we're doing 1 path through. Sorry for those that voted differently, but we're going to do 1 path through. Alrighty, let's start here. I guess we have to, because we can't go anywhere else. When's the compensation coming? Have no clue. I don't know who votes what. I really don't. It doesn't tell me. We're just gonna pick the kind of that either the left or the top path. We're gonna kind of do it the way I typically do it anyway. Yeah, no one knows. I'm hoping it's, you know, they said anybody who buys it through today, so it's gonna take a couple days after today. So it's gonna be Wednesday, probably at the earliest, Thursday. Okay, so we need those champions that get prowess. I don't have many of those. So we're gonna see what we've got in here that we can use. We can use her. We can use him. We can use her. And I think we'll get through the path that way. Boss here, I think we'll take Korg. So we'll bring some Korg counters as my headphone falls out of my ear. We'll do that. Who else do we want to use as a Korg counter? We'll do that. Can you put your vote if Kabam should sell? No. You know, we can get into some of the talk and all that. I don't think... I probably have a different perspective than many of you on, you know, a lot of the rants going on right now about energy and stuff like that. But we can get into it if you want. You know, I voiced my opinion where I could, where I thought it would do the most good. Did Wheel of Fate Quest 2 and it was... Yeah, a lot of those are a little tough. Just gonna say it. They're not the easiest. I think all these are rank 1, by the way, except for the 2 for the boss. No, I didn't get Silver Samurai. Decided not to spend the money. I made a decision. Oops. Okay, well, we're going to have to restart here because I completely forgot they're unblockable until I get a prowess. kind of made the decision I'm not buying champions. I'll buy, occasionally buy crystals for them, but I'm not going to do the whole track to buy champions. I don't think it's worth it in the long run. Eventually I'll get them. Until then, I mean, none of the champions coming out are ones that I have to sit there and say, wow, I've got to have them or I'm going to miss out on something. So I'm not going to buy. I'm not going to go into that. Good timing so far on all the prowess for this fight. I say that, and I'm going to end up getting my face wrecked at some point in time here. Oh, I've got to use my striker. Die! Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to check for. Didn't check to see if I had strikers on all of them. Kind of forgotten. I'm sitting there trying to figure out why I'm rooted. Why am I rooted? Okay, push him to a special 2. That's easy to dex. And then we can get a prowess and remove the unblockable. Oh, we didn't get a prowess to remove the unblockable, so we got to dex all this. Just when I sit there and say, I'm doing a good job of doing something, hey, what do you know? I forget a game mechanic, and it costs me. And I didn't do good here. Get near the end of the fight and screw it all up. This one was going to be the slow. God, I hate that. I hate how it just automatically stops your combo and everything midway. Okay. I thought it was bad, but after I did Enchantress with an R1 Ant-Man, yeah, that wasn't that's not good. I used Storm. Yeah, I'm going to use Storm here. Energy is pretty small as a topic for discussion, but consistent lag, connection issues, game. Yeah, that's the bigger thing. The energy thing, okay, to me, and it's kind of what I put out there for whoever wanted to read it or whoever wanted to do it. To me, the issue comes down to simply communication. And by that, I mean communicate up front. Explain why you're doing things. Explain what you're going to do. Just don't do. Damn it. Let's do this again. Explain what you're going to do ahead of time. Just don't do it and then say, oh, in a couple of weeks we'll explain why. Nothing against Crash, nothing against any individual, but that's what got them in trouble years ago. Oops, as I spill all over myself. They had gotten much better. If you noticed on the live streams, they'd gotten rave reviews about doing the roadmap and talking about things ahead of time and being proactive. My whole thing with my team at work, for those of you that don't know, I run an IT organization. My whole thing is getting to be proactive instead of reactive. It's all well and good to react fast to something. You're not sure how the community is going to react. You can react fast. But if you can be proactive, if you can get ahead of it, that's better. If you're always reacting, that's not in a good spot to be for any organization, anywhere along the line, doing anything. Nice passive void here we've got. I'm going to have to use some heals, and that's fine. I figured on this account, running with rank 1s, it's going to happen. Oh, nice timing on that, too. And if I survive this fight, it's going to be a miracle. Perfect timing again. God, I hate Void. Oh, I'm doing okay. I don't know how this is going to go. Like I said, I'm having to run this with a lot of rank 1 champions. And then I'm getting smacked in the face. This may not have been the path to take on this account. We'll find out. Like I said, we're going to have to use some revives. We're going to have to use some items as we go through this. Why I was sitting there throwing light attacks into the air, I don't know. Let's just get through this void, and then the rest of the path is okay. Okay. Hey, MKS, what's going on? Elder's marks are being removed. Well, I think we're going to get more clarification as time goes on. There's a lot of disjointed communications going on. So I think this kind of, I've got a revive that's getting ready to expire in like 2 minutes, so I'm going to use it. To me, I'm just going to hold back. I'm just going to wait. We'll see what they come out and say in this dev diary. Tag on it. I completely forgot again. Have I ever said how much I love Unblockable? And how much I love this whole, you have to use your striker as soon as it fills up, but you can't because it's on a 2-second cooldown. Any idea? No, I do not. And to be honest, if I was crashed, I wouldn't. I wouldn't come out with it anymore. The fact that he's been trashed in the community because he's kind of the one person that does communicate the reasoning and the rationale behind things. I don't know if I was him, if I would come out and say anything. That's just me, though. He's been unfairly criticized. There's a big forum post out there, a couple videos. I know the guy. I don't know him personally. We've not ever met in person. I've talked to him. We were in an alliance together for a while. Absolutely incredible guy. Stand up. Would give you the shirt off his back. Just very nice human being. And for him to be trashed that way. I don't care. Should have ranked somebody up to rank 2 before I did this. Or use boosts. Most of the other paths aren't going to be too bad. I've got enough rank 2s and rank 3s that I think I can run a good number of these paths. Just some of them, like ones that you're required to get prowess, are going to be bad. What I want to see if he does the Depth Diary is just truth. Whether it's tread lightly, whether it's step on people with a heavy foot, just truth. No, that's the thing, Dether. It's not. They had learned their lesson. If you look back 4 years ago, biggest issue with Kabam was lack of communication. They started doing live streams. They started doing roadmaps. They started, the Discord server and posting more and doing things like that. As they went through, well received, well done, good communication, right on down through the line. The problem they get into is they think, and it's the same with a lot of companies, not just Kabam. I find myself guilty of it from time to time with my group, is, there are so many changes and so many things happening, you forget a small one. Now, removing the energy refills from certain things isn't huge by any stretch of the imagination. It is very easy to just have it as a line item and miss it and not put communication out. And unfortunately, as human beings, we all are those, whether we want to admit to it or not. The initial reaction to any kind of change, in a lot of cases, is anger, pointing fingers, having to place blame, having to, nail someone because they've made your life a little bit harder. Now, Crashed has, yes, and he put it in that post, yes, he is one of the senior members of the board, the whatever you want to call it, of the game team. And, he does have some say in it. But he does not work in a vacuum. It is not just him. So I don't blame Crash. I don't blame, shoot. How did I? Oh well, at least I get some constant willpower healing in this path. The thing that I said, I didn't care about the energy change. As long as it won, daggone it, that's twice now. I don't care about the change, remove the refills, that's fine. Just tell people about it first. That's my thing. Explain what you're doing, why you're doing it, how you're doing it, and why you're doing it. I think I may have said why twice, but you get the picture. To me, I guess the best example that I could come up with is I worked for a company years ago, and for the longest time, in the break room, all the drinks and all the snacks in the vending machine were free. You could have whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted to have. Great little perk. You know, no one really abused it. No one took advantage of it. You didn't see him going into the snack machine and, you know, raiding it and taking everything home. You know, we all respected each other. And life was great. Well, inflation hits, things change, you know, companies wanting to become more health conscious, etc. And all of a sudden, you went to get your free snack, your free drink, and it cost 50 cents. Or 75 or $1, depending on whatever it was. And everybody rioted. And it was all because the communication trailed the actual action. So, you know, if the company had come out and said why first, I wouldn't have gotten hit by that attack. I wouldn't have gotten hit in there. So, I don't know. That's just me. Gonna R4 Zemo. Hey, Zemo, what's going on? What's Crash getting? Crash is getting blamed for the state of the world at the moment. Well, there's that too, Dother. You know, I wish I could say that yes, you know, I knew that it was coming. Yes, you know, they talked to us, and I think. Without giving too much away, and Yusafa said it in his video, they don't always consult us ahead of time. I'd like them to. It'd be great if they would. They've got a great resource in the members that are in there. This would be nice for them to use it. Hey, I didn't die. I will now. Gonna R4 your Bastion. I may have done something like that on my main account. God, I hate this path. We'll use a team revive. I think I've got some. Maybe we can heal up a little bit here too. This guy sucks because, you know, depending on the timing of when he goes unblockable and when he gets his stupid 15th charge, it could be at the absolute wrong time. Like there. Like right there. That was perfect timing. Right during my special. Nothing you can do to counter it. I hate Hulk. Yeah, I thought I had some teams. That's the thing. I was telling Lefty that I would love for them to consult or seek people. Yeah. That kind of my thought as well. And it was my impression when I signed up for the CCP that there'd be some of that. There's really not. You know, this content's not made for rank 1 champions. I'm pretty sure of that. So here we go. Here's the fun. Unblockable. Watch this. 15 charges. Oh, he didn't go to 15. There he goes. I knew it was coming sooner or later. Ouch. Man, that one blocked hit just hurt. No, no prowess on those. No, we can't get prowess when we need it. There we go. Now we got some. Nice timing there. While you're hitting into my block because I'm rooted and I can't activate the striker and I can't do anything, that's a wonderful time to just hit 5 times in my block. Okay, he's at 12 charges. 13. 14. 15. Hey, we got him on the last hit of the special. I like it when I can do that, at least. Oh, I love the root. I love the root. I wish CCP 2.0 was something like that. Maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. I don't know. But you know what? Let's have fun with a game. It's a game. You know, like I was saying, other games have energy requirements. You know, this isn't a first. This is not the first game to ever have any type of energy requirements. Heck, Candy Crush has energy requirements. You get 5 deaths, and then you're locked, unless you pay for it. So, you know, it's not new, not unusual. Well, thank you, CB. I try. So, you know, I'm not too fussed over it. Either way, just explain the reasoning. That's all I care about. I'm an adult. Most of the time. Explain your reasoning and let the adults make adult decisions. Come on. All right, next hit, striker time. Or striker time right after she evades me. God, I love this. And that was, you know, Dother, that's kind of my point. You make everything cost energy, and you don't provide any energy. You know what my live streams are going to consist of? I was starting to put some thought into it. Was I would run an energy bar out on my main in Battlegrounds, because it was going to be 10 energy per match. I would do a full bar there, jump over to the mini, do a full bar there, and that would be 14 matches, and that would be the end of the stream. Even if I wanted to stream longer, that was going to be all it was going to be. Because, you know, it's, yes, I have the units, but I keep those units. You know, everything in this game costs something. So if they keep it the way it's going to be, you know, the 2 energy refills a week. You know, my other thought was, okay, that's fine. You know, limit the number of energy refills, but let them stay longer in overflow. Let me decide where I want to use them. So, you know, right now with energy refills, they stay there for 14 days. Make them last 30. Heck, make them last 60. Caught me on the dash back. You know, if they last 60 days, gone stupid evade. Yeah, when it goes in, I'm just saying, I start thinking. I got to plan well in advance. Just go here. I'll be glad this path is done. I didn't like this one on the main. Really, no prowess there. That's fine. There we go. Now I just want to get a special one-off so you can't evade. Now, evade that. Okay. Quickly press the alliance button at the top. There's no alliance button at the top. So you wanted to show off your rank 4 Bastion, huh? Congrats, man. There you go. Oof, if they remove arenas, I may be done. To be completely honest. I don't like spending real money for everything. At all. Should have brought more champions in for the path, less in for the boss, but it is what it is. I don't even remember the nodes on this guy. I just know it's core. We'll figure it out. Let's just go. You can tell the difference between this account and the main, can't you? I just don't care that much on this account. Ow! I hate getting caught on a dashback. That may be the most uncomfortable thing in this whole game. Is the get caught on a dashback. Also love getting rooted mid-heavy animation. She may not be the best for this fight because of the debuff immunity. Oh, that didn't. Oh, he had rock stacks up. Yay! And I'm rooted again. Oh, this fight's going blazingly fast. I think we're going to go to a special 3. Yeah, root me right in your face, dude. Yeah, I don't have a Negasonic on. I think that's who I used on my main. Don't have one of those on this account. Well, I changed it. I've got a 6-star. She's just not ranked up. Okay, we're just going to sit back and... How did that... No. Sometimes I just have to call BS. There was no way. Jesus. How many times I've been hit in this fight? Or when I'm dashing back. I don't know how it hit me. That's life. That's the way this game works. Just a slow fight with the debuff immunity and everything else. It's just hard to build up neuros. Like I said, I should have gone in this fight with Onslaught. Would have been quicker. I missed the heavy counter. Oh well. Good thing this chick is tanky as all. That's the other thing I don't like. You get rooted when you throw a striker and you're back where you threw the striker from instead of where the striker ended up. That's not fair. We may make it through this. It could take us 20 years. But we will make it, well, we may make it through it. I don't know. And then I got to check these 10,000 Teams messages that I'm getting. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I swear, some people just include me and they have personal conversations about, hey, how was your weekend? And they do it in a chat with, 59,000 other people. Yeah, Onslaught would have been a better choice. He was rank 2, she's rank 4, so I figured, while not ideal, she could get through it quick. She can. Okay. Should be down now. Give me 2 seconds here. And it's exactly what I thought. It was people chit-chatting about a weekend. And we're done with part 1. Hey, Chris. Welcome in. All right. And we'll take those. This we're going to figure out. 90, 40, 35 is the low. 35 is the low. 35 is the low. 30 is the low. We'll take those. Yeah, it's not a hard fight. It's just slow. At least with her. All right, we're going to take this upper path. Like I said, I'm just taking the upper path. I'm taking upper or left. I think it's all the striker paths, which is really great. Okay, we need things to get around auto block there, 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 and auto block there. Okay. On this account, that's going to be interesting. We can use Vox. We can use Hulkling. Yeah, Sable was the one on the main that I had the hardest. Which tech would I R for if it was your first? No Sentinel, no Fat Man. I wouldn't have asked otherwise. It comes down to what you do. To me, Ironheart, Bastion, Jack. Not necessarily in that order, or maybe necessarily in that order. Null with his medium and heavies. Okay, we'll go that way. What boss are we taking this time around? I think we take him. And we'll bring in, you know what we're gonna do? Let's bring in Odin. Well, I'm hoping I can do the whole path with Vox. To be honest. Hey, speaking of refills, there we go. Yeah, to me, I think those would be the three. I'm not... Shocker's good. I'm not the biggest Shocker player. Mike Hill would vote for Shocker. Like I said, it depends on what you do. You know, an R3 Shocker can take an R4 Onslaught just about as quick as an R4. You still have to do the Special 1, Special 2. So that to me is kind of what the decision there on Shocker is. You know, you've still got to do... You still have to do the rotation. That's a lot of chip damage. Look at the damage on that degen now. I hadn't looked at any of the offers. I can reset here in a minute. Yes, my heart does belong to her. I will say that. She is... Oh, that's true. They reset the EQ. I'm betting it's not right. I'm betting there's an issue. Yeah, this mini account doesn't have much. But we'll make do. Oh, took that right down to the last second. Took that degen right down to the final second. Okay, this one should kill him now. $21K, $22K a tick. And there we go. Classic now has 600K health instead of 800K, which is manageable, but can't say about Outer. Well, we'll see what they did. We will see what they did later on the main. All right, this one we're going to use her. and see if we can get through it. Buff immunity, there is no auto block, as long as I can keep it up. And if not, we just go to heavies. Oh shoot, I should have turned it to... Hold it. What happened? I thought I turned on buff immunity. Okay, I'm going to trigger the auto block before I throw the special. I was going to trigger the auto block before the special too. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Oh well. I wonder why the buff immunity. I'm pretty sure I thought I triggered that right away. I did. Inflict buff immunity at the start of the fight. Ah, never mind. They added in the buff immunity to that node. Okay. Oh well. That's life. So we just need to get a special one off here. So we'll do that. We'll get the special one off. Now we don't have to worry about auto block. Now we can get our, go claim those 9 degens. Okay, give me my degens back. Now let's build it back up. I think that'll finish her. What is that? 31 degens. Now we just sit back. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, it didn't get her. It did not get her. Oh, this game. It's almost like that every day goes through. It is so dumb. They need to get their that's the big thing to me. Server downtime, lag, going into fights, lag trying to buy things, lag trying to claim things, disconnects, server down. That shouldn't happen. That should never happen. Okay, I want to build up a little bit more. Okay. 16, we'll need to get those back. We'll let them tick a little bit. Okay. Oh, can't let them tick any longer. Because if he threw a special one, the timing would be off and I'd lose all of them. He got a little passive there on me. Hey, you decided to throw a special. Imagine that. Look what happens when you throw a special. I can hit you. All right. 36. I don't think that's going to be enough. So we'll go ahead and just claim them back now. One more hit, back away, because the striker's going to come up. Hey, I'm learning something. Hey, Goto. I'm learning stuff. 46 is now. If that doesn't kill him, I'm going to be really, really upset. There we go. All right. No, I haven't reset yet. I'll reset after I'm done with this quest, and we'll go take a look at it. That's fine. I didn't care if you dexed it or not. I was backing away because I knew it was coming. I like this. You know, box gameplay to me is one of the relaxing ones. You know, it's just a medium light, medium, medium light, medium, back away, stack a bunch of degens. Well, you know what? Let's hit you with a striker. I don't think that's going to be enough to kill him. And now all of a sudden he's turtling up. Yep, we're going to claim those back real quick. Yeah, he's you know, just one of those relaxing champs to play. Use it. You notice he didn't use the special 1. No. He didn't use the special 2. No. The second he gets that special 3, oh baby, it's time. It's go time. All right. Yeah, 9.3 hits like a pillow compared to EQ. Yeah, you make a mistake in EQ, you're dead in 2 hits. I don't care who you're using. That's the part I'm hoping they changed. That's kind of was my feedback. I don't care about the health pools. You want the health pools to be like that? Fine. I'm fine with the health pools. Tone down the attack values. I do need you to throw this, though. Really? Thank you for letting me lose all my degens. Almost like you knew what I was looking for. Okay, we're going to bring those back. And then we'll drop them again here in a second. Okay, that should be, I hope, enough to kill her. I forgot about the delay on the striker. Okay, not enough to kill her. So we're going to bring him back. Now we'll kill him. His SB3 doesn't hit hard, but after that, it really hurts. If you attack after the SB3, you're shot. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of why I was glad I got the special intercept right away. Those shocks add up and hurt. Okay. I don't know if I need anybody for this. Let's see who we can bring in. Let's see if we can bring in a synergy for Vox, because I think we're going to use Vox. We've already got one with Null. Okay, I need to revive. I should have revived her before I came in here. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, that's who I'm going to use. I'm going to use Vox because the note on here and what made me change and I had forgotten about was the true lies. The attacker's true sense, true accuracy, true focus, and true sense suffer 100% ability accuracy reduction. So, yeah, I'm going to use Vox. I'm just going to drop some heals, and I've got 4-hour crystals I can open for more heals. And we should have a compensation bundle with heals and all that coming pretty soon. Probably don't need to pump that many into them, but we're going to do it anyway. Because it is 1.2 million health. I'd love to stack up a ton of degens on this guy and just let it go to town. All right. Give me my ability to Why can't I throw a special? Oh, I have to dash, that's right. Come on, throw a heavy. I forgot I had to throw a dash. That kind of hurt a little bit. Oh, his undermine doesn't work. Okay, now I've got undermine on. Maybe I didn't have it on before, because I threw a special too. Yeah, I'm not getting through this guy. Not this time. Because I messed up. Yeah, okay. Well, we're just going to use everybody else that we've got and see what happens. I should have put the Odin Grief Bites on. That shock wouldn't have hurt nearly as bad. Oh, you would auto block that. It's okay. Guess I do need to pay attention to the armor ups, like right there. As I was saying it, I wasn't paying attention to it. Well, I was going to throw a special there. The timing of those armors, just perfect. I don't care. This is all just whatever I can get for extra damage. Hey, we got a special off. Like the light. I like the light attack that starts it off. The $100 offer is if it has Serpent in there, I may have to look at it for the free-to-play account. All right, now throw a heavy. Okay, so I can only do it after the first hit. Got it. Gotcha. Okay, we're going to throw another special one here, if he will cooperate. Ah. All right, now we just need Vox back in here. Why not complete Wheel of Fate for, I don't know, maybe I can. The problem is I need champions to do it, and I don't have the champions to do it. And you notice on that account I do have one 80% revive left I've never used. Okay, hopefully this is enough. Shoot, I should have revived Odin and put the Odin pre-fights on there. I just need to get a special one off. And don't be passive. That's fine. I'm going to throw it in your block. But that shock... That shock's going to kill me. Thank you so much. And here comes the shock again. I'm kind of screwed here, I think. I'm kind of in a very bad spot. So you know what we're going to do? Do what we should have done from the very beginning. Now hopefully that'll help a little bit. Doesn't help if you forget how IMIW works. Well, it's toning that shock down some. I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it. That's me forgetting how IMIW works. What I'm trying to do, thank you, is push him back some. I don't have any way of getting any energy. That's the problem right now. I have no way of getting any power. I'll have to heavy counter with heavies. I think it's the only way. Yeah, that'll work. Don't kill me. I don't care. That gets me the buff I needed so I can hit him. Oh, you suck. This game knows when you're going to go in for an intercept or something. And it knows when you're waiting for him to throw a heavy. Okay. That's all right. We're through it. This is taking twice as long on this account because, well, this account is really, really bad. Have neither. Have. I guess I've got a Gallon, but he's only rank 4 and not ascended. And I don't have a Medusa, don't have a Carolina. And on top of it, I'm not that good at the game. So. Do we change up? Do we go this way? Since we've already got a Cosmic team? and then take that guy at the end? Yeah, why not? Why not? We're just going to leave the team we've got. We're not going to build another team. I could boost as well. You can only go up from here. The worst lane is done. Not the worst lane, but one of the worst ones. Now this I could have brought in Gallon for. This is a very quick Gallon fight. That's who I used on the main. Needed to get over a bar power real quick because I'm not the best at dexing as I dex it. Okay, how do I knock them down? What is the node to knock them down? Do I have to intercept? Okay, I've got to interrupt their heavy attack. Nice. Just throw your specials. Sitting there waiting for her to throw a special. She throws a heavy just randomly. And of course, I couldn't get the Scourge charges off of her because she wouldn't throw a heavy. And thank you, Hulkling, for the invulnerable there. Okay, we're going to restart this path. I think we're going to bring in Gallon. If nothing else, just for that fight. We'll make short work of it. Don't have to interrupt heavies with him. It would help if I remembered her special 2 animations. See, if I remember those animations, I always think it's over well before it is. See, I did it again. Trying to get her to the corner so I can do this. This will eradicate you. There you go. I got the rhythm down on Dread Emperor. I just kept making silly mistakes. Let's see, which one of you guys is not... Let's go here. Throw the special. Thank you. Now back up. How he got that hit in before I did, I don't know. Yeah, that was the issue I had. I lost, I know, at least one solo. I think in every fight that I had, all the 3 fights I had, he got a special 3 at least one time in every one of them. We're going to build up the actual measurement, the crap ton of buffs on this guy before we launch a special. It's probably dumb to do, but we're going to do it anyway. Just because I feel like it. There's 19 we got so far. There's 20. Now we're going to convert those to something else here. Now throw your special, please. Of course you won't now. Why would you throw your special now? Let's get those on before the... I need you to throw a heavy. All right, now we're going to take those back. Now you can throw your special. That's fine. Now I need you to throw another heavy. And then throw your special. Ah, the heck with it. We'll drop this. There we go. Oh, you may want to take a look at it before you go into it. Just saying. That's not a fun one if you don't know what you're doing. You'll know, I don't know if reading the description you could ever figure it out. Oh, I think we'll just bait a special for 20 minutes. The rest of the stream is baiting special attacks. We're going to do the same thing here that we did last time. Special 3, special 1. That way I don't have to worry about baiting a heavy attack. Alright, bait a special 1. You know what we're going to do? Watch this. I could not. I'll get him back to the corner this way. You don't. They can call you old whenever they want. Now, say goodnight. I don't care. The degens are on you. You're dead, man. You are so dead, you don't even know it yet. Happy birthday, though, Goda. All right, who do we use here? Let's use this guy. Yeah. Oops, I forgot you can't. I don't want you throwing special ones. That's right. No, nice evade. Trying to sit there and counter the heavy so I can throw a special attack, and you evade me. Fine. Evade that. I just wanted to get the true sense up. Evade middle. Bad word. Make me miss. Sheesh. Pulling out all your stops on this, aren't you? Oopsie. Oopsie. Missed it. Okay. Just saying, I'm aging like you, like wine. All right, future Ant-Man, then a boss. And then we're going to go take a look at what these offers are for the day. And kind of go from there. Probably makes sense to do Hulkling here. But since when do I make sense? Come on. I don't like... Let's say I don't like baiting in special 2s because I end up missing it. I almost missed the special 1. Like that. It's okay. Throw your special. Why are we sitting here for 2 hours baiting special attacks? I don't know if that'll push him the Hoy to the back wall. It does not. There we go. That's good enough. That is good enough. Hey, we got an announcement. Greetings, Summoners. The team has reviewed the Grandmaster's Grace system now that the majority of the Fantastic Four saga has happened, and we're excited to announce that beyond the saga long test, it will remain in place. Additionally, all existing progress will carry over into next month and will not reset. It's good news. That's some good news. For those asking for good news and good things, that should be good news. You know what? Let's read these nodes before we get in there. I can't remember. Meltdown, that's fine. Power struggle, that's fine. Attackers immune to power, that's fine. I don't care about that. Okay. I think we just go in with this team. Grandmaster's Grace is for the kind of the featured crystals that you buy, that you get a guaranteed featured champion like every 120. Anybody else we want to bring in for this guy? I think we'll bring in her again. Who are we not going to use? We're not going to use Gallon on this guy. Well, if you never bought them, it doesn't affect you. I have rarely bought them, but you get them free from time to time too, like we did during the saga. So it's nice that, you know, those will carry over. So in about 2 or 3 years, we might as well just go ahead and start this going. Then you miss the decks, and I'm going to lose those because, oh no, I'm not. Dude, you're hurting me here. Okay. 38. I don't know if that's enough or not, but we're going to leave it on there for a little bit. Now we got to bring it back. Ah, didn't quite make it. Those 8 should finish them off, though, I think. Hey! That wasn't fair. Oh yeah, Goda. I kind of addressed that early on. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Come on, throw your special, please. Thank you. Now the protection's down, now you're dead. Okay. Yeah, this is taking me twice as long on this account as it did the main. Having to run with non-rank 3 champions and rank 4 champions is pretty darn hard. 40, 29, 45, 40, 90, we'll go there. All right, we're gonna restart the game here and we're gonna go take a look at these offers. Okay. And what are the offers? What are the offers? You hit the opponent with Vox Skies while they have degen. The degens hit harder. Yeah. Oh, I know. Just hard in some of the fights to do that. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's no champions in there I could say I want. Nope. I know. Here you go. We'll do Rocket and Silver Surfer for $100. Not going to happen. Anything else? In this corner compensation. There we go. Look at that. Just in time. I got a box. I got a present. I want to see what it is. A little Yeti cup. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got the, there we go, little Pinehurst logo on it. I won the golfing event down there, so I got, that's my prize. Okay, cool. Nice little Yeti cup. I use those all the time. Alrighty, but what I think, that's going to do it for now. I'm going to come back and do more later. Take a little break now. Decide if I'm going to rank up some champions for some future ones. You can see, I mean, when you look at this account, there's my 7-star rank 4s. All 3 of them. There's all 14 of my rank 3s. There's not much here. Rank 2s, we have a few more. We have 17 rank 2s. Now we do have 84 that I've not ranked up that I probably should, and that's what I'm going to decide. I'm going to look through and see if we can't speed this up a little bit here in the near future. But for now, that's going to do it. Just wanted to get something out because I don't think I'm going to be able to stream tonight. I've got some friends coming into town, and well, I think I'm going to go out to dinner with them and have fun and, well, just kind of put everything aside for a day. Let's go raid KT. Most of you are probably already over there, but you can drop the message in there anyway. Until then, I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you later, and take care all. We can raid the People Champ. If you want to put his link in there, that's fine. I don't know if I have... I can talk while I'm doing this. There it is. I've got the link. Either one, drop my raid message. Greatly appreciate it. Take care all.